and suddenly he'll be doing way riskier options. And the fact that like you can't anticipate what is going to come next kind of takes away one of those factors that you have against a lot of players where you can make a really confident hard read. I feel like
for sure. Oh, big stuff out coming through. Grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. GUMI versus Lightice. GUMI coming in through on the loser's side. Big pickup from Lightice here. Already showing his colors, trying to go into this match very, very aggressively. Right. Tries to use that 2K to get in, but the Dolphins firing through, and GUMI starting to force him into the corner. That command grab is going to be huge, building him quite a lot of meter and getting a lot of damage on a character like Chipp.
Yeah. Right. So Lightice kind of has like one situation left, and you see him RC backwards immediately.
Yes. He does this quite a lot because it allows him to bait out the potential Totsugeki round start or the 2S. It builds him enough space so that he can punish.
Oh, no.
But a big pickup here from GUMI. Going to fire right back.
Lightice wasn't able to finish his plate, and it really hurt him there.
That said, you know, holding onto the burst could be very valuable. All right. Starting off very
I don't know.
strong.
So from what I've been seeing, a lot of players have been saying, like in the first round, using your burst early isn't necessarily bad because, as you see, GUMI, he uses burst, and he already has the back.
I mean, specifically in that situation where it was already very low.
I imagine when you lose the first round, like keeping you want to keep your burst. You want to use it probably in one of these next situations where he gets hit. Mainly just so that he can. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. He has to. He should have burst much earlier, actually.
All right, big counter hit coming through here.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, gets caught backing up just a little too hard.
I think that the moment that he got anti-aired, he had to risk it and burst. You can't have that low of health with that much of a health lead from Mei, right? Like a Mei player being able to feel so comfortable where they can kind of just throw out anything now. I don't think that's a situation you want to be in this Chipp. He ran right back in after that burst. Oh.
All right. Building some space there, but GUMI is going to get started, finally getting that nice anti-air, forcing him into the corner. And we saw it before, we're going to see it again, that command grab following through, and with the meter, he is going to get the knockdown here.
Yeah, I think that Lightice should be representing DP a little bit here. He's been playing very patiently. This is the second time in just 2 rounds that GUMI was able to get a run-up command grab in a defensive situation against Lightice.
All right. Nice block on that yellow OC. Coming through. Oh, the trade going to ring in favor for Lightice here, and he is able to maintain his offense. He's going to get the meter to burn. Yep, that's going to be the wall break. Not quite enough to kill, but sending GUMI down to a very low health bracket that he's going to have to be careful for. The 2K sealing out the round.
The spinny drill kick.
It's so good. It is getting nerfed, fortunately, but it's so good. It's getting changed. They're making it more like advantageous on block, but it's easier to anti-air apparently.
I mean, that would go a long way.
I think that's going to be big.
In Guilty Gear, like a lot of the things is that like there are a lot of things that you can do in the air, but I think there's usually a high reward for getting anti-airs. So like if you're going to give air buttons like a lot of advantage and you're going to make them very strong to use, I think that the exchange is that the anti-air should be good, right? So I think that's a good change.
Oh, what a great air-to-air there, and able to capitalize off of it. The counter hit giving him just enough hit stun to get that 2S. Excellent follow-up from GUMI there.
And 2 hits, and we're even in rounds.
All right, solid jump in here. Oh, goes for the 2H, but just too far away to follow up. I love that, jumping on his block quite often, using that jump cancel to get the second overhead, catching GUMI off guard.
I will say I'm a little nervous. Lightice isn't looking as confident and neutral right now as he was playing against RNGG earlier. So I'm a little bit nervous that there comes a command grab. All right, RC.
Yep. He has access.
Maybe I was worrying for no reason.
No worries. Yeah, he is going to get the wall break, and that is going to put GUMI at a very low amount of health. That said, the blue RC is going to allow GUMI to close some distance very, very quickly and force Lightice into the corner. A very dangerous situation. What we're seeing right now that has been very, very, very beneficial to GUMI. Burst coming through.
Oh, he got the burst at the last second, too. That was crazy.
What we've been seeing right now that is very beneficial to GUMI is air-to-airs. He's been doing a lot of air-to-airs to try and keep Lightice locked down, because Lightice is very, very frequently jumping to try and get out of the corner, try and create some space, trying to make GUMI flinch. But now he's using things like his jump dust, and up dolphin to try and force Lightice to stay grounded so that he can force him into the corner and do this to him. This.
I was about to say that when you're forcing your opponent to play a grab at neutral, the next step in the mind game is to start representing command grab. And hilarious that in the middle of saying that, GUMI was to do so, because like this is how you capitalize off of forcing your opponent to switch their defensive options.
For sure. The perfect coming through from GUMI there. All right, a lot of strong movement on both sides. Yeah. Gonna make the difference absolutely in this matchup.
Yeah, Lightice definitely got schmovin'. He's not trying to get peed on again.
Well, not only that, whoever takes the initiative first is usually going to run away with the round in this matchup. All right, seeing that now from Lightice.
Corner pressure.
Excellent catch on the up dolphin. Goes for the command grab, but Gumi's ready for it. You know, he's seen it before. That's
yeah.
Geki, but the far slash coming through into the red RC, going to get him that wall break. Oh, but a drop.
I think that one thing that's, oh no, he has to burst here. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say as soon as that heavy slash hit, I was like, he's got to burst.
Big alpha blade. All right, setting up
good
the cross up, the far slash
hit.
counter hit coming through, gonna prompt the burst. It looks like GUMI wants to try and finish this cleanly, take this last round.
Oh no!
Oh, and the
that's
burst
rough.
bait. GUMI now on the cusp of a potential reset here.
I usually agree with the bursting in those situations, but after the dolphin, there was actually nothing else that GUMI could have done. So, unfortunately, it was kind of like a rough situation where, like, just under pressure. Oh, gold burst. Okay.
Strong gold burst here for GUMI, going to allow him a lot of meter to work with now that he's forced Lightice in the corner. We've seen these aggressive bursts quite a lot from GUMI at round start, and they usually pay off for him, you know, because they give him such a strong positional advantage to force Lightice to block.
Yeah, and the scariest thing about those types of situations is that if you burst to avoid taking that 80% and he just happens to RC, then he can turn any string into a burst bait where you're losing even more, right? That was a situation where Lightice could have got TOD'd if he wasn't patient, so he had to take the whole command right there.
Ooh, very strong use of the alpha blade there. Allowed him to follow up with the air-to-air, but he's going to get thrown as soon as things start to reset. All right, GUMI now at reset point here. Only going to need to take one more round to get him back into that bracket reset. Put them both in losers.
As Lightice, I feel like getting bracket reset is okay, but not like this. You don't want GUMI to have 2 full games of just having the aggression, having the momentum the entire time.
Double set of throws here. Going with the fast RC to get the wall break. Very strong.
Yeah. I think in this situation, it's like you really want to seize the momentum at the very least. Even if you're going to lose, like in the 3rd round, I think that you want to make a statement to GUMI that this isn't going to be easy.
All right. Oh, overhead allowed him to follow up off of the ping. Something that I love that I'm seeing from Lightice's gameplay is if he doesn't want the wall break, rather than going for kick into dust, he just goes with the slash because it gets him the knockdown he needs to set up for his next combo rather than immediately going to that wall break.
Yeah, I think it's really good how he's been prioritizing Oki. It's like if you played Street Fighter, like Karen players a lot of the time will talk about, like if it's not going to kill, then you can sacrifice damage for Oki because it's always going to be better for you. Right?
Ooh, big far slash going to force the burst from GUMI.
Yeah, GUMI definitely doesn't want to give up the position he's in. Oh,
but there it is. Those air-to-airs that I mentioned before.
Good
DP from Lightice going to get him out of a
unfortunate that's his
situation.
first one. But.
All right, big pickups. Yeah, that was really, really strong adaptation from GUMI. Lightice, one of his I'd say bread and butter mix-ups has been utilizing that alpha blade to give him the wall run so that he can go for things like double overheads, catch you off guard with jump timing, and GUMI absolutely ready for it. Caught him with up dolphin, and it allowed him to seal out that round. And we are at a bracket reset now, Corn.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like Lightice maybe should have taken a little bit more time there. GUMI's had a lot of time to think about his match with Lightice that he lost, obviously. And since Lightice has been going for the same type of mix-ups there with the double overheads and things like that, now that GUMI has interrupted it, Lightice needs to figure out a way to take advantage of GUMI looking for those types of options so that that option opens back up to him.
Exactly. We've seen that kind of paced play from Lightice before. You mentioned it before, where he starts off a little bit more careful, and then maybe at the right time the light switches, and he goes to playing a little bit more risky. He just needs to find the right pace for that against a player like GUMI.
Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. The last matches were a little bit dominating for GUMI. It seems like Lightice is able to take like a few rounds here and there, but I'm not sure that he's been able to really catch a consistent stride. Oh, good.
Big counter hit. What an excellent shimmy from Lightice there.
Yeah,
quite a lot of damage.
He's been hit with a lot of command grabs in those situations, so it was really good that he was looking for it there. It shows that he's been, even though maybe he didn't get the momentum in the first set there, he's been looking at what's been happening to him, and he's been looking for how he's going to deal with it. Even there, he didn't get hit where he usually would. So.
Oh, big command grab for GUMI here.
Yeah, that was a deep run up, and he used the burst there. I think that was really smart.
For sure, and catches him with the classic 5K into the Alpha Blade. Such a hard reaction for GUMI.
And now we see Lightice going up and blocking instead of looking for his usual offense there. So I think this is already like a really good adjustment. Maybe he didn't need the extra time. Maybe he's already thought about what he needs to do to adjust. Maybe he recognized during the set maybe where his issue was. And now he's just looking for places he can capitalize. This is going to hurt, though.
Big pickup here. These counter hits coming through for GUMI. He is going to secure the kill.
Oh,
Absolutely.
He's dead.
Yeah, brilliant pickup there for GUMI. Who is doing an
right,
excellent job
one round
keeping
apiece.
pace.
Here, they're going to be fighting for a momentum here. Like, the first game and the bracket reset says a lot.
Yes.
I think Lightice doesn't want to give this up.
Yeah, no, I mean, having that advantage to work off of to get even more data after the reset is huge because it shows what your opponent has or hasn't adapted to.
Yeah.
Being able to give up one more game is great.
Lightice definitely has to do something here because he was giving up risk, but he's good now. It's kind of gone down a little bit. He got a nice counter hit.
Big pickup here.
He's evened up the health.
That said, these yellow RCs have been doing very, very well for GUMI. It seems like his
really
timing on
burst,
them
though.
have been really, really strong to keep Lightice off of his back.
Yeah, Lightice got a really solid positional burst here. He's going to get through the wall. He's going to get his meter back. I think that he's in a really good position as long as he doesn't get hit with a command grab or anything crazy.
Oh, solid jump in from GUMI there.
I say as anything crazy hits him.
Yellow RC firing back this time on Lightice's side. All right, that said, using the Totsugeki to try and keep closing that distance. Forced to reset the neutral, though. And the pickup from Lightice.
Yeah. So this puts Lightice in a really good position because now he has a game to give, right? In this situation, this is the last set. The pressure's on, right? GUMI does not want to like reset the bracket and then just get swept, right? That would be good throw.
This is so
but a defensive throw from Lightice, and he's right back. Oh, that could have been a bait, but
this
I think
is so unprofessional of me. But we can see ourselves on the camera next to the game, and I swear to God, I think one of my arms is bigger than my other one, and it's bugging the heck out of me. I don't know why.
It's okay. You know, if anyone asks any questions, just say that, you know, some nights you just need to exercise.
All right. Lightice with a solid lead now. It looks like he has used that reset for the adaptation.
Absolutely. I think that just those two adjustments, kind of being more aware of the command grab. He's gotten hit with a few different meaties, looking for the command grab and backdashing, but I think that it's gotten him a lot of mileage that an 80% command grab isn't just hitting him now.
Yes.
And when he's been going into the air, he's been going into the air and just blocking. He loses a couple of offensive situations, but he's gained
a very risky DP there, going to cost him his burst. GUMI,
I would say he has the YRC too.
To take advantage.
Oh, geez, that's rough. He used basically everything that he had there just to get out of that situation.
Yeah, the YRC allowing him to alpha blade his way out of pressure, but that said, he's built quite a lot of risk. He's going to have to take his turn like we see there.
That was a good block from GUMI, though.
And now he has to play a little bit more aggressively here. Walking back has started to cost him as now he puts himself in range of a negative penalty.
This is something that just kind of happens to Lightice. He gets put in danger time like a ton. When he's not in, I feel like he's not super incredibly confident. Oh, that's rough.
Big pickup, one more mix-up could spell disaster for
another
YRC.
Yeah, I think he just didn't want to be there.
Trying to keep him grounded.
The
DP firing back.
The command grab. Is it over?
No, doesn't have the meter to finish. But the overhead will do it. That 6K is absolutely a life taker.
So this is the best situation for Lightice right now. Not just because he's 2-0, but because it was after such a dominating bracket reset, right? I feel like GUMI must have been feeling really, really confident, and this is polarizing.
Definitely. All right, big counter hit coming through here. GUMI going to use it to try and push Lightice all the way to the corner here, build up that nice risk. And there it is, the command grab. We see that time and time again from mid-screen. May will prod and poke at you with those buttons and get you in a place where you are going to block and you're going to play patient. And then Gumi catches you with the command grab once he's successfully pushed you into the corner. All right.
Okay.
Setting up. There it is. Yeah, looking for it. This time the close slash. Going to ring true, catching out the blue RC and taking the round there for Gumi.
The worst part is that Lightice could see it the whole time he was RCing forward into it. So it's just like, you know it's going to hit you. Oh, jeez. I think that's one of the ones you just laugh off, though. Yeah.
Excellent catch there on the whiff punish. Yeah. All right. Oh, gets caught getting a little bit too aggressive this time, though.
Yeah.
Rather than backing off like we normally saw, Gumi ready for it, catches him off guard with the counter hit.
Yeah, and I mean, like, right afterwards, you saw that Lightice was looking for the command grab. So he backdashed, he got hit with the 2S, but, you know, it's okay. That's a lot better than getting hit with the command grab, I would say. So
For sure.
Oh, good. I thought that he could have maybe burst baited there, but I understand, like, a lot of the situations, they just talk about kind of pressing forward at...
Oh, yeah, just messing up the execution just a little bit there on
this
that
is
wall
big,
run
though.
setup.
This should put him right back in the corner, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's the
wall
beauty
break.
of Chipp's speed that we see right there. It allows you to run up while the RC is still active just to get that extra bit of range, pushing them into the corner.
Yeah. And here, I would say this is, it's a very safe position. As Lightice, it was smart, just didn't do anything too risky. He just takes the round, playing solid as possible.
All right, now it's potentially Lightice's set.
And
Excellent
he
shimmy.
backdashed the command grab. Yep.
All right, Alpha Blade coming through. Yeah, Gumi has been doing an
a little
excellent
weird.
job of blocking those cross-ups, and it is going to put Lightice in the corner.
I think that there was one spooky situation there where Lightice had kind of placed himself in the corner, but he made it out. Everything's fine now. So, I mean, as fine as it gets, getting counter hit anti-air.
Oh, a big counter hit off of the 2H.
Oh.
Wasn't quite expecting the gap in the pressure. Fires back
Good.
with a DP of his own, though.
Yeah, that was a good DP. That was do or die. Oh, he still
But the
had hit,
JH is going to seal out the round for Gumi, who is now on the board in the bracket reset.
though. Yeah, but Gumi's had to work for like everything that he's getting right now.
Yes, well,
so
like
the pressure is not off.
Like you mentioned before, that first game really comes in handy here. Because now we've seen some adaptation from Gumi. Lightice is maybe not quite ready to solve, but he had a lot of time to deal with that now. He has this next game, too.
Yeah, and additionally, like as Gumi, it's like if you had one better decision, then it's 2-1 for Gumi, right?
Exactly.
And now he's in a situation where it's still match point for Lightice. It's still a situation where Lightice has had the momentum for the most part. Like, I think that you're not feeling comfy as Gumi.
Big pickup here. This is the command grab.
The command grab was a big one, and he dodged the command grab.
Yes. What an
Lightice
amazing
is on
shimmy.
match point again.
Yeah, Lightice has been doing such a good job of intermittently backing off to catch out these throws. Gumi, you know, he's had some success off of the tick throws in the past, but, you know, as a defensive throw, it really hasn't been working on.
Oh,
Space here.
Lightice is right back in. He kind of dropped that one a little bit, but he turned it into a string, so that's good. That's a good awareness of the situation, at least.
Now with some meter to work with here.
Command
He's
grab,
going to go for the command grab. Fast RC
And the pressure is mounting. As Gumi, you have to be so nervous right now.
Yes, he does still have access to his burst, but with such little health, he can't afford to take any straight hits anymore.
That was good. Lightice was looking for the command grab there. Bad burst.
Yeah, we saw him burst like that in the past.
That was a rough Lightice burst right there.
That's a full stick of butter for him. Still has access to a lot of meter to use in the neutral. He just can't afford to get counter hit like that. Coming through, sets up the Gamma Blade.
Yeah, he's playing really safe. He obviously doesn't want to throw away his shot right here because he can close it out right now.
Purple RC to try and catch the backdash. Solid defense from Gumi, though. And there's a lot of risk being built. Oh, and the trade coming through.
So in this situation, I feel like actually the pressure's on Lightice.
Definitely. It is his set to lose right now.
Even though it's match point and Gumi has not had the momentum per se, if Gumi manages to struggle out all the way to match point, I think Lightice loses.
Definitely.
I think this round actually decides the rest of the rest of the set.
Big 2S here, and he's going to use the RC to capitalize, trying to get that wall break.
And that's
Another
it.
open- Oh,
good
throwing
defensive
his
throw.
way out
Okay.
of the corner, though.
This is a shot. I think command grab is a little bit risky there, but
Yeah,
I mean,
he's-
if it hit, then that's a lot of mental, emotional
He's been
momentum
throwing
there.
out the command grab, caught a lot, and GUMI is ready for it almost every time at this point. Yellow RC firing through. Oh, but GUMI coming out swinging from the yellow RC. Gonna even it up 2-2 against Lightice.
Oh no!
And breathing a sigh of relief now.
Oh jeez, Lightice has his hand. Oh no! This might be over. This is a spooky situation. I know RNGG's laughing in the audience stands.
Big close flash, already gonna net a solid lead here for GUMI. Gonna be taking basically 80% of his health right there.
Oh no! I've seen this so many times.
Right, solid jump in, gets the counter hit here, and that's going to be the burst from GUMI. Excellent timing on that. Waited until he was passed with the Alpha Blade so that he could knock him right into the corner.
That's a good counter hit.
All right, Purple RC for the follow-up. What an immaculate follow-up off of that Alpha Blade. All right, setting up here on the block now. Gets a second counter hit, following up, has plenty of meter to work with here. Going for the Purple RC. Interesting choice, but he is still going to get that wall break.
Yeah.
All right, things looking fairly even now.
Oh,
Both of them trading for a little bit of damage. The burst is still online for Chipp. GUMI about to build his for the next round, though. All right, very big. Oh,
good 6P.
And the 6P gonna stuff out May to take the round. Set point now for Lightice.
The only thing that's uncomfortable here is that Lightice has taken the first round every single game since he's hit 2-0.
All right, trading back and forth. Now GUMI trying to take a turn of his own. Excellent DP coming through from Lightice.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Lightice is now starting to mix up his block game just a little bit more here. Really catching GUMI off guard with the pressure. The low coming through.
This is good. This is where you pull everything out of the bag, right?
Definitely.
If you had anything that you haven't been using, an option that's like just awful or like anything at all, you just use it, right? In these situations, I would have just done the overhead too.
All right, 6P coming through yet again. We saw it before. The burst from GUMI has no more reversal to work with,
but he's
here.
right back
and it
in.
looks like Lightice is set to capitalize off of it. Going to be getting a nice wall break here.
Let's
Won't
go.
kill, but he's going to get some meter burn off
Give me
of
that
it.
meter.
And now GUMI is in a terrible spot. All right, finally able to set up on block. Looking for an
still has the
opportunity.
burst too,
All he
which is
needs
really important.
is one opening to potentially even things out. Goes for the super, a very risky option. And GUMI getting some solid damage.
I think that was a little bit of a drop though. I think that GUMI could have had better Oki in the situation, but I guess he was looking for a burst there.
Lightice still with access to the burst.
Let's go! Lightice takes the grand finals.
Finishing things up 3-2 over GUMI.
Lightice is our Guilty Gear Xanadu champion.
All right, brilliant stuff there from Lightice. Yeah, it's like you said, you know, what I saw in the last game before that, Lightice was relying a little bit too heavily on the command grab. He was using the same mix-up over and over again, and GUMI was starting to catch onto that. But in that last game, he absolutely pulled out all of the stops.
We saw you've got to reach into the bag and just start clutching everything that you've got.
A perfect showcase of Chipp's entire tool set coming through from Lightice to take that final set. Excellent play from both players. And congratulations to Lightice.
Let me just say in public right now, one, I guess I cannot be teasing Lightice for a couple of weeks.
He should be teasing you.
I'm gonna smooch that. I'm gonna smooch that man when I get over there.
Understandable. At this point, he should be teasing you. He's got a Xanadu. What do you have right now? Huh, Corey?
You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to win this Grand Blue Fantasy Versus